Good morning, everybody. All right, let's see. We got PCE report in, and it jumped a little bit, and right now it's pulling back. Let's see what's going on. As always, in this market, keep in mind, if market seems bullish pre-market, and then it opens and jumps, and then you see it pulls back, and then 15 and 30 MACD dead crosses, it can change direction very fast and go down. And that's what happened yesterday. Market looked bullish, and it opened. It was jumpy. Some names of jump that opened, and then but Microsoft showed weakness. Google showed weakness. And I mentioned in the service, if Microsoft continues going down, it can drag down market, and it did, and it sure did, plus other factors too. Same thing right now. Pre-market right now, 15 and 30 was upward, but right now this pullback is causing 15 minutes to MACD dead cross. So we'll see how it develops next 30 minutes. Pre-market ES 5 minutes is up, 15 is dead crossing, 30 is downward. So if 30 MACD dead crosses, again, we can have the same actions like yesterday again. Um, Same if 1 hour, and you want to pay attention to the 1 hour. If 1 hour dead crosses, that's going to be a more serious drop comes. The pressure is a little bit down because the MACD is curving down. And on top of that, you can see here on the weekly statistic fast on the ES, we are dead crossing, so which is not a good sign. And it's not too much reliable, but it's interesting to pay attention to it. It gives always an earlier warning than any other indicator. NQ, same thing, 5 is down, 30 is actually, 15 is already dead cross, and 30 is about to dead cross, and 1 hour is downward, 4 hours downward. Daily MACD is near having a dead cross, not yet confirmed. Still, we are bullish on weekly, so keep that in mind. Because we are bullish on weekly, it's possible to have drawdown, and then not a huge one, maybe maximum 1%, and then a huge bounce up. So we'll see. My expectation is it's possible to have another red day today. Not super crazy red, but red, some red actions. And then it's possible, what I'm predicting is possible to be a very crazy green day Friday. Because if you remember last 2, 3 weeks, red days or weekdays only lasted like 1 day or half a day. And right now it's almost like we're going into the second day. So it's possible, we don't get a third day, and third day be very green. So we'll see. But for pre-market right now, markets are looking weak. Indexes are green because CRM helped a lot. Plus, we got some inflation data and CPI data from Europe, and those cause a green. And Dow is very green because of CRM earning. So let's look at that one. So Dow most likely is gonna stay green because of the CRM earning, but unless CRM pulls back, that's not gonna be good. RUT, what's interesting is the weekly MACD's golden crossing. That's really interesting. That's very good for small caps, but need to break the range here at established, and then can get interesting. TNX 1.5 up and is rising up. This is one of the biggest reason right now. Futures and indexes and index futures are pulling back because this one is rising up. Pre-market looking very bullish on the 5 and 1 hour, from 5 to 1 hour. 4 hour is curved up but not golden cross yet. If it does pass 43.71, it's not gonna be a good sign. So keep that in mind. If it pulls back, then market can go for recovery and run up again. So keep an eye on TNX. This one has always have a big effect on market. And also we have some bill auctions today on at the calendar. We have one. We have two at 11:30. One for 4 weeks, one for 8 weeks, and yeah, that's pretty much it there. And also we have PMI at 9:45, Chicago PMI. DXY is running up for a daily. Finally, we got a yellow bar. It's been a big jumper right now for now. If it passes 103.676, is not gonna be good. As always, if DXY runs up, not good for tech. Need this one to pull back for techs can run up again. Pre-market right now, 5 is up, 15:30 is kind of upward, 1 hour and 4 hour looking very bullish. Wix is opening above 1307. Pre-market right now, 5 is upward, 15:30 not clear, 1 hour, 4 hour bullish, and daily MACD is curving up. So if this one golden cross confirms, gotta be cautious. And you can see here on the weekly statistic VAS on the VIX, we are golden crossing, so that's not a good sign. So VIX key level to watch if it passes, if it continues higher, is 1373. That's the next key level. Above that, not gonna be good for market. BTC pulling back pre-market. 515 is downward, 30 is downward, and 4-hour daily is still downward. So it's just establishing a range for now between this range right now. So it need to break 40k to get interesting. If it goes below 37k, then it's not gonna be a good sign there either. Apple started showing some weaknesses yesterday. Pre-market right now 5 is downward, 1530 1 hour not clear direction, so it's all about 190.08 or 188.46. If 188.46 breaks, it can again cause a pullback for market. Next support is 186.45 below that, and if it goes above 190, it can go back to 191. But pre-market not clear direction, but you can see here the daily MACD is about to have a dead cross, so be cautious there. And the statistic fast weekly is already dead cross there too. Amazon opening below 145.71. Daily MACD is about to have a dead cross. Pre-market direction and the 5 to 4 hour looking very bearish. So next level to watch, if it opens and falls more, we're looking at all these level 144.91, 144.11. Major level to watch is 143.12, 141.32, 52. So keep an eye on Amazon. This one seems like it wants to fall at open. Nvidia daily MACD is dead cross already. Pre-market 5, 15, 30, 1 hour is downward, but it's still just it's in a yo-yo range. 479, 483. It's just going bit up and down between these two levels, 483.86, 479.73. Once it breaks these two levels, then we have to watch these two levels, 487.99, 474.61. Breaks those two, then it can get interest. It can have a big move. Otherwise, this one is in a yo-yo range for now, and best is to avoid it unless it breaks 487 or 474. AVGO weakness there because of the deal is closed and they're firing employees. Daily MACD is already dead cross. Not clear direction pre-market, so 946 and 940.11, those are the key major level to watch. If it goes above 946, can get head for recovery, which low chance. But if it goes below 940, next levels are 932, 924, and 919.75. Most likely it's possible to retest lows of 900 next 2 weeks. Baba very bearish still on daily and weekly. 4 hour we got some yellow bar but not golden cross yet on the MACD. All about 75.37. Need to pass that one to get interesting. But otherwise the best is avoided for now. Nothing exciting happening on Baba. Netflix news was weak yesterday again, same like Microsoft, but then the news came that they're getting the GTA and it had some temporary run up. Pre-market right now not clear solid direction. 4 hour is downward, daily MACD is curved down, but still RSI is overbought zone. So it's all about 480. If it breaks 480 is strong, then it can run up to 482, 484, 88. This one just moves on the news. It needs to break 470, 480.8 to go for a more pullback. Otherwise, yo-yo range again between 474 and 479. Meta daily MACD is dead crossing, and pre-market right now 515 is downward. It's all about 331. 331, if it can hold it, we're looking at 330, 328, 327.06, and 324.36. It's showing some weaknesses with the court and stuff going on, so keep an eye on Meta. If 331 can hold it, can reach a slower level. But yesterday it pulled back but did some recovery, then it pulled back again. So Meta has a lot of lovers, so keep that in mind. Okay. Tesla has event today and Cybertruck, and it's all about that. 4 hours dead crossing, daily TTM we got dark blue bar, and it's just like mixed signal. I mean, the pre-market right now 515 is downward, 30 is 1 hour is downward, 4 hours dead crossing. So it is possible some people cash out before the event. As always in the stock market, they say buy the rumors, sell the news. So some people may cash out. Remember last Cybertruck, they said the window was bulletproof and they hit it with a hammer and it broke. So if one thing bad happens, it can have a big pullback, but at the same time, it's all about what he announces, how many production they're gonna have, what's gonna be the margin rate, is their margin is gonna be good. If anything good he says, Tesla can, go for a crazy fly up. So just keep that in mind. If anything good happens and we break 248, 2452, and 256, those are the key level to watch. If 256 breaks, and any good news, it can go crazy to 260, 266, and 272. Just a possible scenario. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but we'll see. Next support for now for the pre-event is 242.97, 239.84, and if it goes more pullback, 237.9. Microsoft, it was just on a straight downfall yesterday. I'm not sure if there's a news coming or some people know something or something's going on. But daily MACD is dead crossing, so some people maybe want to cash out. This is an all-time high, and right now, if it can hold pre-market lows, we're looking at 376.99, 375.76. If it does break 375, next levels are 373, 371, 369.89. Pre-market right now, 515 is downward. If 30 MACD that crosses, more fall again. 4 hour, until we don't have a 1 hour, 4 hour golden cross, and don't expect a huge recovery there. Google, same like Microsoft, downfall yesterday. This one did have a bad earning. I mean, and then it did a huge recovery because market flew up high, flew up crazy, and right now is in danger because market is start getting showing some weaknesses. And daily MACD is curved down, not that cross yet, and it's all about 134.75. If you can hold it, we're looking at 134.15, 132.71, 131.82, and need to pass 135.59 for recovery and going higher again. I like that the 4 hour got yellow bars, so it's all about 135.59. If it passes that one, can head for recovery and go up to 136, 137.92. AMD holding up very strong, and still very bullish on weekly. Pre-market, nothing special, mixed signal. It's all about 124.76. If at any day breaks that one, we're looking at 127, 129.28. Keep an eye on AMD, looking very strong. Boeing, it's all about 226.13. Pre-market making a new high, and but not the special signal pre-market on the lower indicators, so lower time frames indicators. So 226.13, that's the key level to watch. If you see it break, next levels are 227, 229, 230.87, and if it passes that one, those are the higher level. Need to get 5 minutes MACD golden cross past 226.13, then can go for a fly up. SPY gapping up 1 point, but showing some weaknesses, and 15 is dead cross. So if it pulls back again, 454.48, that's the next support. And right now, if 454.48 anytime breaks today, we're looking for lower level 453, 452, 451.18. Right now is hovering around 455.93, so we'll see if the deep buyer is gonna step in, or bear is gonna take over. We'll see what's gonna happen. If it jumps up 457.78, that's a key level for fly up. Passes that one, can get really interesting. QQQ, pre-market right now 5:15:31 hours downward. So again, if you see text pull back at open, 387.33, that's the next level there. But need to pass 391. If it passes 391, then it can, if the high of the PCE report is 391.81. Passes that one, can get interesting, but I don't see any sign right now for jump up at open. What else you got here? Roku, 4 hours dead crossing, so it's just 107.87 is a tough level right now. Need to some catalyst, maybe some another upgrade or something to push this higher, but it's still very bullish on daily and weekly. PanW is just a non-stop runner, and right now pre-market showing a little bit weaknesses, but still very bullish on 4 hour daily and weekly. This one is just a crazy run up from 240, and 240 to right now, what is it, to 292. So it's crazy. Next levels there, if it jumps up more, if you see it open and jumps, 293.42, 297.25, those are the next level. Coin, nothing special. 4 hours dead crossing there, so some consolidation there. ZS was a nice jumper at the open yesterday, but it pulled back, so it's showing some weakness. Probably is gonna hover around 200 for a while. Still very bullish on the 4 hour, daily, and weekly. Gold, nothing special. It's just playing with the all-time high. Need to pass all-time high to get interesting. Some news need to hit. SQ is all about 65.59. PDD try to jump up, but right now 4 hour we got dark blue bar. This one, as I mentioned, is just a good long-term hold. This one, look at daily and weekly, is just super bullish on the MACD. GME, nice jump up yesterday again. It's all about 1688. Until the 4 hour is not dead cross, it still does have chance for more run up. Earning is next week, so it's interesting. It maybe go to 20. Who knows? We'll see. CRWD pre-market showing some weaknesses, but it's still very bullish on 4 hour, daily, and weekly. If it passed 236, we're looking at 240, 243, 247. MDB followed a snow earning and gapping up open, but pre-market right now 5 to 1 hour, nothing exciting. Need to pass 435. If it passes 435, then we're looking at 437, 440, 35, and higher level. Disney, nothing exciting. What else you got here? Snow. Snow went as high as 194, so keep an eye on 189, 190. If it passes 190, if it opens and jumps and past 190, we're looking at 192, 196, 194, 196.47. 196.47 is the next major level. It is possible maybe go to 200. It needs to have a jump up at open. Keep an eye on this one. If 515 MACD golden cross at open and jumps on these golden crosses, it can go crazy or higher. CRM 250 mental level, so it's all about next level is 255.5. Passes that one can get interesting. MSGR, they selling some bonds or whatever they're doing, raising money, buying more Bitcoin. That's pretty much it. And yeah, the Tesla event today, we got bill auctions at 11:30. And yep, and right now SPY and QQ pre-market, both of them 15 and 30 MACD is dead cross. So we'll see what's gonna happen. As always, if market wants to jump up, you need to have at least 515 MACD golden cross, then we can go for a bounce up, and then if 30 follows, can go for full recovery. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.